So are in real life, in-person trade shows, conferences, and meetings coming back? Are they going to come back? We're going to explore that next. Hey, it's Don Skaggs with Empowered Inventing TV, where we try to help you help other people by taking your great innovation, the right opportunity, mixing that with sound wisdom so you can turn them into real things like products and businesses that actually make money. Now today, I'm going to pose a question, or we're going to talk about a question, and it's actually a question that I've been asked a lot recently. I've been hearing a lot of people asking this, and that is trade shows coming back? Trade shows, conferences, meetings, are people coming back to that in person, or is that like gone away forever? Because, you know, since the pandemic, and by the way, this is being recorded in the spring of 2022, so if you're watching this much later, you may already know the answers to these questions. But since and you'll be able to prove me right or wrong, by the way. I would love to know myself. But since the pandemic, the 2020, 2021, 2 years of garbage we went through, a lot of stuff has changed. Some places have shut down, some venues shut down, meetings had been canceled, and some other things in the economic ecosphere have taken off. Some things have just zoomed, if you kind of get my drift. You know, and I've been to a couple of shows, a couple of trade shows, some events. I've traveled some recently. And now I will say this. Let me throw the kind of sad, ugly piece out first. At least as of right now, some of the really big shows, you know, the big anchor shows, I think they're still a lot. At least what I've seen, still kind of a shadow of their former self. I don't see them back to where they were pre-2020 levels. Now some things are back in full force. They're packed. A great example of this would be the National Farm Machinery Show. This was back in February 2022. We actually had an innovation area there. New innovations for the National Farm Machinery Shows are a lot of our inventors and entrepreneurs were there. They had their products, they were getting customer feedback, they were swiping credit cards, they were selling stuff. It was really, really great. It was fantastic. And the whole venue was full, it was packed. As my wife likes to say, you can't stir them with a stick. That might be an old Eastern Kentucky saying, I don't know. Probably is. But I've been on planes, I've been on tours, I've been in concert halls in the last few months. And really, they've all been packed out. Do I think people are really wanting to be around other people? Yes. It's kind of a funny idea, huh? People actually like to be around other people. So, you know, you're seeing those. And I kind of think the entertainment area of it is really kind of coming out first. People want to, you know, finally I can come out and I can have some fun and I can do some stuff. So that might be kind of the leader, and maybe the business stuff will kind of follow. I've seen the business stuff kind of follow along, but be a little further back maybe. So will things change back to the way they were pre-pandemic? I doubt it. I'm hoping, and this is my hope, that we'll keep the good stuff that we've learned, that we've adopted, that we've taken on, and maybe change back from the bad things that we had to do because stuff was going on. So and you know, we've made some really great technical leaps forward. The Zoom adoption rates have just gone great guns. Now, here's a funny story. With the Inventors Network Kentucky, plug for our website, kyinventors.org, we, of course, experienced a great online surge, and we're still enjoying that, and that's great, and we love that, and things are changing, and we're broadening the inventor community that we serve. We love it. It's great. fantastic. A lot of that was due to, though, the adoption of Zoom. And there's a good point here. You know, you can have a great, just a really fantastic new technology, but if it's not being adopted by customers, it doesn't really matter. So the Zoom adoption rate was more important than the fact that Zoom was around. Now, when we started doing Zoom at the Inventors Network, we brought it on 2 years before the pandemic, and it was pretty good. It was pretty cool. We got to reach out to people that normally wouldn't drive to our physical meetings, but we really saw it take off because during the pandemic, and again because of the adoption, not because it was, hey, this is a great technology. No, it was more people were learning to do it and getting used to doing it and getting comfortable, finding out that they like doing it. Apparently, some of you all out there like it so much, you want to keep it. You want to keep doing it that way, and that's fine. That's just fine. Although I think it's really, really good to have that face-to-face in person, and I think that's going to come. But you know, there's a lot of disruptive problems that have been out there. You know, more people are buying things more online. So a lot of the brick and mortar places, I've seen some of my favorite stores shut down, and that, you know, kind of hurts your heart to see. But we have to watch, you have to look this. You know, things will probably even change a little more. Who knows what's going to happen? But there's a lot of disruption problems out there, and a lot of people could bellyache, a lot of people could just, you know, just complain about all this. But here's the thing, problems always equal opportunities. Painful problems is what we look for, it's what we do as inventors and entrepreneurs. We seize these opportunities that find themselves lying in the middle of things that everybody else is just going nuts. Oh, this is so awful, it's awful, just look at this problem the way it is, and nobody's looking at the solution. If you're the one looking at the solution, you can find an opportunity. And a lot of times there's great $5 million opportunities out there, as we tell a lot in a lot of our classes and courses and on these videos. So for instance, you know, that you can now connect with people that you probably wouldn't normally have a meeting with. Maybe you'd have just a phone call or something. Well, now you can do like a video in-person chat. That's become a common thing now. You connect with people that you normally couldn't or wouldn't drive or fly to go meet. So that's a positive. Another thing, your online customer audience has really, really grown. So if you can seize that opportunity through digital marketing, then you've got a much larger customer audience, customer base. Some things, I think, again, are going to be slower to come back. Inventor group meetings, I think, are slower to come back. I've noticed that, and that's been a struggle for a lot of you inventor group leaders out there, and believe me, I feel your pain, and would love to support you any way we can, by the way. Send me an email, give me a call, hey. But you know, I think we will end up eventually, hopefully, with the best of both worlds. You know, at trade shows, I think a lot of, especially right now, the big players are more timid to come back. I noticed this at the National Hardware Show. The big players, but there was a lot of small players there. And if there's less big fish and there's more smaller fish, guess what? The smaller guys, the smaller booths, the smaller entities, they have more of an opportunity than these big guys. So there's a lot more opportunity out there, I think, or opportunities that can be seized. So so the in-person stuff, I think it's going to come back. I think it's human nature that it's going to come back. But the good tech stuff, I'm hoping and believe will likely stay. But anyway, I hope you found this helpful. This is a little different than the normal videos I do. Let me know how this helped you, and if it does help you, like, subscribe, help us to build our tribe, as we always like to say, and just let me know and share it with someone that you think it might also be able to help. But keep up with what's going on. Keep your ear to the ground. Watch your industry that you're in. And be a part of the inventor entrepreneur community. Join us at kyinventors.org. We have meetings online. We do 3 different kinds of meetings a month. So keep up with what's going on by being involved with other people. And now, again, you can be involved. Doesn't matter if you're in Albuquerque or New York. You can join us at kyinventors.org. And join us for a meeting. But if you have a local inventor group, let me say this: if you have a local inventor group, be sure and be involved in that. That's job one. You know, that in-person stuff, and plus support your local inventor group. That is job one. Job two, if you want an online community, hey, we've got one of those. Or if there's not a good inventor group close to you. So again, I'm Don Skaggs. This is Empowered Inventing TV. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will look to see you at the next meeting, workshop, maybe one of our online courses, or on the next video.